Our first menu consists of 3 plates. First plate, onigiri. The ingredients are rice, salt, water, furikake, no recipe. The fillings, salmon, tuna, or sweet beans. First step, rinse the rice. Second step, put the rice and water in a pot and put it in the highest heat until the water boils up and almost open the lid. Third step, when it's almost open the lid, turn off the stove. If there is still water, put it for some minutes till it dry. Fourth step, when you turn off the stove, let the rice repose for 10 minutes. When cooking and resting, don't open the lid. Fifth step, when 10 minutes pass, open the lid and let it rest for another 15 minutes. Sixth step, when the rice preparation is finished, leave it in a bowl covered with a damp cloth so that it does not dry out until it's cool. Seventh step, meanwhile, heat the water and salt in a saucepan until it dissolves. Eighth step, when the salt water cools, wet your hand in it so that the rice does not stick when working on it. Ninth step, prepare the different types of filling that we are going to use. 10th step, to add the filling, put a good spoon of rice in one of your hands. Put the filling in the center of the rice. Next, we will have to finish forming the ball completely, covering the filling. 11th step, finally, it is given a triangle shape with rounded corners. The ball must be pressed thoughtfully to keep it compact. 10 steps. When this is done, place a small seed of nori seaweed underneath, which would make it easier to handle, and we have a rice ball. The second plate is tempura. There's a lot of type of tempura: vegetable tempura, spring tempura, chicken tempura. To do all the tempuras, they use a mix called butter, which is made with flour, water, and they sometimes add eggs depending on the quantity of flour and water. And always mix the butter using chopsticks for only a few seconds to at most 1 minute. And the butter shouldn't be too thin or thick, in special cases. Sometimes before putting the ingredients in the butter, they dust potato stripes, especially in seafood. To do a vegetable tempura, Japanese people usually use the vegetables. Japanese sweet potatoes, mushroom, these are some examples: shinkake or king oysters, they say they're delicious, kakocha, strams, bell pepper, lotus roots, and eggplant. The first step they usually cut the vegetables, dip it in the butter, and then fry it at the correct temperature, not too high, not too low. And to do the other types, the same progress. But we have another food like chicken seafood, which is in a special case prepared another way. The third plate is tensuyu sauce, which is not a plate or more sauce. It is made with dashi, mirin, sugar, and soy sauce mixed together, and it's a traditional Japanese dipping. Combine a 3/4 cup of dashi, 3 teaspoons of soy sauce, 2 teaspoons of mirin, and 2 teaspoons of sugar in a small saucepan. Put into a shimmer and let the sugar dissolve. Shimmer means putting it to cook in a low fire. Turn off the heat and let it cool before pouring it in a maso jar, and we have tensuyu sauce.